Hey guys, if you get to this number 3 assignment and you're feeling a little bit confused or a little bit overwhelmed, please check out this video. I really want to try to help you figure some of this out. So I'm not going to give you the answers to all the red blanks, but I am going to give you some hints to maybe help you get started, okay? So let's look at the first one. The first one, we know the perimeter is 40 centimeters. So somebody has already added up all the sides and gotten 40. We know one of the dimensions is 5. If I know from here to here is 5, then I also know the bottom is 5 centimeters as well. So if I go to find my perimeter, I would be doing P equals length plus width plus width. That's how I figure out the perimeter, okay? Now, we know the perimeter is 40. We know, if you're going to call 5 the length, that the length and the length is 5. We just don't know the width or the other width. So let's step through this and let's try to figure this out. Well, I can add 5 plus 5, and I know 5 plus 5 is 10. So I know that already 10 centimeters has been used up with my 2 5s, and I have to use up 40. So I need to think of a number that I can put here and here that when I add them all together, I am going to get the perimeter of 40. Now, a lot of kids think, oh, it's got to be 30 because 30 plus 10 is 40. And if that's you, you're almost there. But watch what happens when I put 30 here and here. 10 plus 30 is 70, and you want to get 40. So you have to do one more thing to figure out what goes in these blanks, all right? So that's all I'm going to give you for that first one. Let's move now over to the right. Mr. Walston created this Google drawing to kind of help you on this next one. So we're going to look more at my screen here. So it tells you to move the orange all the way down. I know that the length of this orange line is 6 millimeters, okay? So I know that, and I'm moving 6 instead of the orange line, actually. Oop. Okay, there we go. All right, so I just moved the orange line down here because this is what I want to figure out. I already know all the dimensions of these other lines. I need to figure out what's down here so that way I can figure out the perimeter. Then he asked me to move the red line down. When I move the red line down, I notice that from here to here is 6, and from here to here is 14. So to figure out the length of this whole thing, I can add them together to get, what's 14 plus 6? 20. So now that you know from here to here is 20, this is 6, this is 14, this is 9, this is 6, and this is 15. You should now be able to find the perimeter for question number 2. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. Number 3 is a lot like number 2, only Mr. Walston doesn't have us moving those bars. So we kind of have to be mystery solvers and figure this out. I need to figure out the length of this side right here. I also need to figure out the length of this side. Let's look first at this side right here that's running horizontally. I'm going to look for other lines that run horizontally as well. I notice from here to here is 12 centimeters long, but that's longer than this. So I'm looking for another horizontal line to help, and I see it right down here. From here to here, this runs 5 centimeters. So from here to here is 5. From here to here is also going to be 5. So if I know from here to here is 5, then from here to here has to be a number that when I add 5 plus my number, I'm going to get a total length of 12. So you need to think 5 plus what equals 12. And when you figure that out, you can put that in for the first question mark. Now let's do the same thing for this one, only these are lines that are running vertically. I'm going to look for other verticals to help me. I notice from here to here is a length of 3 centimeters. That might be able to help me. Here's another vertical, but that's the one I'm looking for. Here's another vertical. This is the total length from top to bottom is 9. So if I know from here to here is 3, that also means from here to here is also 3 centimeters. So now if I would take my 3 and add it to whatever this is, I should get the full length of 9. So I need to do 3 plus what equals 9. And when you figured out what that what is, you can put that in for that question mark. And then you simply add all the sides together to figure out the perimeter. Let's go on to this last one right here. I'm going to move my screen a little bit so you can see a little bit better. All right, here we go. So I'm looking for a vertical. This vertical line is the total length from top to bottom. I noticed there's another vertical line here, but it's not quite as long as this one. This one is 30 millimeters. So I'm looking for another vertical line to maybe help me. I noticed here's a vertical line. This is 15 millimeters. So if from here to here is 15, guess what from here to here is? You're right, it's 15. So if from here to here is 15, and I already know from here to here is 30, all I have to do is add 15 plus 30 to figure out what this whole vertical line is right here. So when you've added 15 plus 30, put that answer or the sum right here. That will give you that dimension. Now here's the last one that we have to figure out. Here we go. This is running from left to right, or this is a horizontal line. Okay, so I'm looking for other horizontal lines to help me. I notice here's a horizontal line. From here to here is 40 millimeters. Oh, and I notice a big guy up here. From here to here, the full length is 60. So if I know from here to here is 40, then I've got to figure out what from here to here is, that when I add them together, I will get a total length of, you guessed it, 60. So I need to ask myself, 40 plus what equals 60? And if you can answer that, you can put that right there in the red blank box, and then you can go ahead and figure out perimeter. All right? I know this video was a little bit longer, but if you are struggling with this, this should kind of help you and give you baby steps to help you through this. All right? I miss you guys. I miss teaching you guys. This is totally not the same, but I appreciate all the hard work you're doing, and keep it up. And if you need me, email me or have your parent remind me or call me. All right? I'd be happy to help. Okay, see you guys later.